Remember the time when Trump accidentally supported Medicare for All? When Trump told you that a foreign country had a better healthcare system than ours at the time that he was trying to do a Trump care, which of course was also a failure? Check this out.
Minister of Australia just spoke about the bill that was passed and about the Senate's role in this. Take a listen.
Could get maybe even better. It's a very good bill right now. The premiums are going to come down very substantially. The deductibles are going to come down. It's going to be fantastic health care. Right now, Obamacare is failing. We have a failing health care. I shouldn't say this to our great gentleman and my friend from Australia, because you have better health care than we do.
They do have. They have universal health. I know. I thought you would.
Okay. Wait a minute, Chris. All right. The president has just said it. That's great. Let's take a look at the Australian healthcare system, and let's move. Maybe let's take a look at the Canadian health system or systems throughout Europe. Thank you, Mr. President. Let us move to a Medicare for All system that does what every other major country on earth does: guarantee health care to all people at a fraction of the cost per capita that we spend. Thank you, Mr. President. We'll quote you on the floor of the Senate.
Well, and this to me seems a really important lesson here, which is they've made a lot of promises. They're promises that are contradictory. Deductibles will come down, premiums will come down, more people will be covered. The president said during the campaign he's not going to cut Medicaid. Clearly, they're going to cut Medicaid. You know, it seems to me that ultimately reality is going to matter in the end here.
Do you think? Well, maybe. I would certainly hope so. Look, we're living in a crazy world. I mean, what this guy just said is preposterous. Everything he said is totally false. But I think when the American people catch on, look, their last bill, as you will recall, was incredibly unpopular. The American people did not want to go forward with that legislation. This bill will be even more unpopular. What our job is right now politically is to rally the American people, to work with doctors and nurses and hospitals who will be slammed. Rural hospitals will be decimated by this legislation, shut down. People will lose their jobs. We have the time to do that, and that's what we've got to do.
Now, folks, when Trump forgets that he is on stage, every so often, the truth kind of comes out. And here he points out, hey, Australia has a Medicare for All system, a single payer system, a universal healthcare system, which is what they have, which he admits it's better than what we have. And why is it again that Democrats let Trump get away with saying how great things were under his administration, how great the economy? Look, Democrats have to stop fighting from a defensive position. They need to accelerate the activeness. They need to accelerate and point out that they are the ones with the answer, and they need to do it. They do not need to be on the defensive. The policies that progressives support are the policies Americans want. And when you get even conservatives in the back end, they know that the policies Americans want are progressive policies. And that is why they've turned into a fascist party. Because, again, they know that with a country where majority rules, they cannot win.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.